Hello, hello! This is Matthew Valenzuela, your classmate, and I'll be talking about my thing, about the Voice Project. If you notice, there's actually a little game going on in the background as one of my passions, but I'll go over that later. Now, for me, some of the most important things for me is, well, my family, my creative mind, the things I watched and played growing up, family traditions, plus all the little adventures I had over the years. Each one impacted me in several ways, each unique in its own right, but there are certain groups that impacted me similarly, even to this day. Now, one group happens to be my family, my traditions, and my little adventures. My family impacted me. No big surprise. Whether it be my Uncle Willie, for some reason kids like to laugh at it, don't know why. Taking me on rides in the new buses. He works for the bus district in school district up in Arizona. My grandma's forgetfulness, which leads to funny antics. My brother Corey's laziness yet proactiveness. My mom's love and care, obviously. My dad's strictness, who doesn't have a strict father. And the interesting things my brother Scott and Sister Valley have done before. Scott has been up in a fishing boat in Alaska, either for salmon or crab, while Valerie has been to Hawaii. Our mismatched traditions was quite interesting. From our attempts at a prayer before Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, which usually end up with us, well, saying, "Bless the meat, let's eat." We don't celebrate Easter, which is my irritation because we celebrate Lent, but not Easter. But we also have some very unique quirks we go through with our pets. Annie, a Labrador, or Labradoodle, throwing up everywhere. Oreo, a calico, which is that cat, being spoiled and fat. Pesci, another calico, being social, which is rare for her. Morgan, a Labrador, being dumb. We'd swear that he's lacks a brain. Gunner, another Labrador, being old yet acting as if he's a puppy. Sadie B, the third calico, being the devil. Sadie B and the next one belong to my grandma. And Daisy, yet another Labrador, being overprotective of my grandma. She won't even allow someone to hug her. My little adventures usually involve me and my big mouth acting like a Laurel, aka a parrot. Getting me in trouble with my dad several times, even though he's been told to be careful with what he says around me. I tend to repeat stuff. Another group that has impacted me similarly is my creativity, all the things I watched and played growing up. The two are a bit entwined, they kind of feed off each other. And what I played and watched makes me think of more things, and when I think of more things I want to watch it to get more ideas, yada yada yada. But to me that's not bad. But creativity has pushed me to think of all sorts of different things, such as improve my drawing skills, and using new tools to help me lay out my ideas. Also has helped me get many good grades on projects throughout my time at school. Watching and playing growing up influenced many things about me, from the way I talk, act, and even react. The shows I watched help instill a never-ending hunger for knowledge, much to my family's annoyance because I keep on asking like a billion questions. The games I played helped me realize some of my weaknesses and areas that need improvement. Strategy making, teamwork, and patience being some. It helped me to work past them and improve said skills. All in all, many things have impacted me and shaped me to who I am today, and will most likely continue to shape me in the foreseeable future. However, there are many things that did not impact me, which, if you notice, is not in my write-up, but I will tell you now. Alright, first story. First story is about my grandma. My grandma's story is this. She told this story to me before, and it's this. Essentially, she went into basically, because they're at a pet store in Arizona, she went in to pet the ferrets. Mind you, there wasn't a sign before, and that's an important detail later on. She goes in to pet the ferrets. When she pulls out her hand, there's a ferret dangling from each finger. Blood dripping. And after that incident, there's a sign saying do not pet the ferrets. I wonder where they got the idea from. Oh, let's see. What's another story I can tell you? Many. Let's see. Ooh. What about... Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, for a little bit, my grandma was down here with us. I can't remember the reason. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of milk. And at that time, we were also watching my brother Scott's dog, who's a Sharp-Polled Terrier named Abel. Which, by the way, he's a mean little sucker. He's one of the few dogs that both me and my dad are afraid of, because he bit us both. So, pretty much another thing about Abel is that, well, first off, you heard about Annie puking. Annie pukes because she has a mega esophagus. Essentially, it's like this. A normal dog's mouth, throat, stomach system's like 2 legs and a river between. The river being the throat, and the legs being the mouth and the stomach. The esophagus, essentially there's 3 leaks with rivers and connecting, which basically causes the food to sit in her throat. Now, it doesn't exactly rot, it just makes her easily puke it up, which means we have to burp her, believe it or not, and mash her food, even soaking dry food. And, ooh, nice kill. And, pretty much what Abel did, because whenever Annie would puke when he was here, we had to race him to get to the puke spot, otherwise he will growl at us and not let us get close. And both me and my dad do not want to attempt forcing him away from it. So my grandma's here and she's in my room. Can't remember the reason why, but I think I was on the couch. Annie pukes in my room in front of my grandma. Next thing we know, Abel's eating it in front of her. And she's yelling at us to get him away from it, both me and my dad. And we're like, nope, we are not messing with him. We are not messing with the Abel. Oh, so, yeah. Let's see, what else? Yeah, something else that influenced me that I didn't talk about in the paper was the fact that I'm actually a bit of an I'm an uncle. I have, let's see, one true nephew who's blood related. His name is, I think, TJ, or Riley, or Tanner Jr., whatever you want to call him. 3 nieces that are blood related. Nami, which we call Tsunami. We have Michelle, which I call Shelly. We have Kenzie. See who doesn't have a nickname yet. And then I have 3 nephews and nieces-in-laws. And all my nieces, blood related, and my in-law nephews and nieces are from my brother Corey. Which are from, and the blood related ones are from 2 different marriages. Oh joy. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Because I notice we're running out of time very, very quickly. Oh, let's see. Oh, another thing that impacted me was my dog, Bristol, who died recently. And mind you, I had her since she was a little pup. And usually I don't cry during a pet death. In fact, I don't really cry during a normal death, of a human death. Usually what happens is that I cannot really speak because my mouth's so dry. Like literally, I become so parched that I can't do anything. Things that just silently be there. And when Bristol died, mind you, we had to put her down. She was missing the insulin treatments because we had to get more. There's a little bit of drop off and stuff like that. We had to put her down, essentially. And, yeah. Another thing about Bristol is that after we got her cremated and got her ashes, she immediately went to one spot. Underneath my bed. She always loved going underneath beds, especially mine. So that's where she's been. And I'm sure she loves it there. Adios. Bye-bye.